what would you want the audience to have as key takeaways in this changing world of AI?
Number one, um, um, I think people need to remember, but I think they have the impressive performance of LLMs, right? The language that they build hide um, uh, uh, um, alarming truth. Okay, number one, um, sometimes you forget that particularly generative AI approaches, basically, as I said before, draw from the same probability distributions from the samples the training set was drawn, which is another way of saying they're very good at interpolating and not extrapolating or generating brand new knowledge. Um, the thing we also need to remember is that they need a lot of training data. That's the essence of the self-supervised era. That to feed these models with trillions of parameters, you need, on average, three training data points per adjustable parameter in the model, right? You need a massive amounts of data. Um, and this data needs to be of high quality. And I see very little attention on the quality of data today. Okay. It needs to be well structured, well organized, very well curated. It needs to be fit for purpose. And there isn't a lot of talk because data wrangling is seen as not as sexy, I guess. Um, um, I think I mentioned this before that we tend to forget human nature and the fact that at the end of the day, human convenience trumps everything. And therein lies the risk. If I can get to my answer easily, I'm not inclined to check the response that I'm getting. Okay, and this is the word that we're getting into, Sri, that it's so convenient for us to do our work that we actually are not incentivized
To
to
do
check,
the
to do the
Yep.
validation on the back end. And the other thing, just to close this, we're clearly at the not even the peak, close to the peak of the hype cycle. And sometimes we tend to go all in to this, assuming that the capabilities of AI will keep growing exponentially as they have done in the past. That may not be the case.